Today let's take up a question on double column cash book. I have the question here. Let me read out the question first. Record the following transactions in a double column cash book. October 1st, cash balance 200, bank balance 500, cash received from sale of shares rupees 12,000, then paid into bank rupees 10,000, paid Amrit by check rupees 2,400, received from Amit by check 1,960 and allowed him a discount rupees 40. Then paid wages by cash, bought goods for cash, paid for stationery by cash, paid Hema by check, and discount allowed by her is 50 rupees. Drawn from bank, withdrawn cash from bank 640, paid into bank, deposited into bank 400, paid salary by cash, received cash from Dev 3,600, right? These are the transactions which have to be entered into a double column cash book. So let's take one by one each transaction and do it here. The first one, cash balance and bank balance 200 and 500 rupees. The date is October 1st. So here I have the cash book. Fine. October 1st. First of all, you will have to balance brought down, right? To balance brought down. Cash is 200 and bank is 500, right? Okay. Now the transaction on October 2nd, it says cash received from sale of shares rupees 12,000. Cash received. So here basically what I'm following here, the simplest thing is whatever increases your bank balance will be debited, whatever decreases your bank balance will be credited. Same way, when you receive cash it is debited, when you give cash it is credited, right? Now just see, cash received from sale of shares. So we are receiving cash and this is sale of shares, means we can take an account called investment account, right? So here I'll put it as to investment account, and you're receiving cash for this, so it will come in the cash column and that will be 12,000 rupees, right? Now cash received from sale of shares is done. October 2nd, again paid into bank. Paid into bank means you're paying cash into the bank. So when we say paid into bank, right, the date is October 2nd. When we say paid into bank, the bank is receiving, so bank balance is increasing, right? So here you have to put to cash account and in the bank column you will write 10,000 rupees. The bank, the money is increasing, right? So in the bank column you will put 10,000 on the debit side, and obviously here it will be to cash account because you are putting it in bank, right? Now this is a contra entry, so in the bracket you will put contra, right? Contra entry means it will have to come on the other side also, right? So October 2nd, again this is, I'll just put the date here, and particulars here you will have by bank account, by bank account, and in the cash column it will be 10,000 and here again you will put contra, right? Cash is going out. When you're paying money into the bank, bank receives the money and cash is going out of your hand, right? So that is credited here, right? Okay, now let's look at this. Paid Amrit by check 2,400. This is payment by check, right? The date here is October 3rd, right? So here I'll put 3 as such here. This is October 3rd, right? Paid Amrit by check means by Amrit. This is a payment and this is made through check. So this is 2,400 here, right? Received from Amit by check 1,960 and allowed him a discount of rupees 40. Fine. So October 3rd, you are receiving from Amit by check, right? So here October 3rd, you will write to Amit account. You will write only that amount which has been received by check. You will not put the cash discount that is allowed here. See, allowed him discount rupees 40, this will not come, right? So receipt from Amit by check means that is increasing your bank balance by 1960, right? Okay, now come to this October 4th, paid wages by cash rupees 500. So this is a cash payment for wages, right? So here I'll have by wages account, right? And this is paid wages by cash 500 rupees, right? So in the cash column you will have 500 like this, right? Okay, now the next entry, bought goods for cash. When you buy goods for cash, it is basically purchases, right? So October 16th, purchases means you're paying cash, right? So it will always be here, buy purchases account, and the amount is 1200, right? Okay, okay, October 18th, paid for stationery by cash 300. October 18th, again let's put it as buy stationery 300 rupees, right? 300. October 19th, paid Hema by check, discount allowed by her is 50 rupees. Again, this discount allowed by her is not of any concern to us now. It will be there in the journal, not in the double column cash book. Now we will take only this aspect, paid Hema by check. This is a payment by check, right? So on the payment side, what's the date? The date is October 19th. So on the payment side you will write by Hema account, and in the bank column obviously it is paid by check, right? So in the bank column you will have 740 like this, right? So discount allowed we have not put here, it will not come here, right? Okay, discount allowed, discount received, nothing will come in the double column cash book. October 19th, drawn from bank. Drawn from bank means I am withdrawing money from bank, right? So here basically it's a contra entry, so I have put it here. October 19th, withdrawn cash from bank, that's what it means, right? So cash is coming in, cash is coming in, it is a receipt for cash. So here you will write to bank account, right? It is a contra entry, and in the cash column you will write 640, right? And here you will write by cash account, in the bank column you will write 640. Bank balance is decreasing. When you withdraw money from bank, the bank balance is decreasing. So in the bank column it will come on the credit side by cash account, and in the cash column it will be to bank account on the debit side, right? Then paid into bank once again, October 24th, paid into bank. So when you pay into bank, bank balance increases, right? So you will write to cash account, and in the bank column you will write the amount, because bank balance is increasing here. The amount is how much? Paid into bank 400, right? So here you are going to have to cash account, so here it will be 400, right? And on 24th, this again is a contra entry, so I'll put contra here. On 24th you will write by bank account, this cash is decreasing, cash is going out, right? So 400 here, it's credited, right? And then after this you have paid salary by cash, October 26th, right? So paid salary by cash is here, by salary account. This is 650 rupees on the cash, fine. And there is one more entry there, received cash from Dev 3600, this is October 28th. Received cash, this is a receipt, right? October 28th, you are receiving cash from there. So that is, in the cash you will have 3600, right? Now these are the transactions that we have taken here, and all the transactions have now been entered into the double column cash book, right? Now we will come to the balancing, right? Now as far as the cash book is concerned, it will always have a debit balance, so the total of the receipt side will always be more, right? So first of all, let's total the debit side here for both, right? So here we have, this is 12,000 plus 200 plus 640 plus 3,600, which will give us 16,440, right? This total, 10,000 plus 500 plus 1960 plus 400 gives me 12,860, right? Now look at this cash column here. If I total all the this is at the end of the month, I'll find out the balances, right? If you add up 10,000 plus 500 plus 1,200 plus 300 plus 400 plus 650, right, it will be 13,050. So that is less than this, right? So basically this total, this is the total on both sides here, and here you will have by balance carried down, right? That is 16,440 minus the total of all this, right? Minus 10,000, minus 500, minus 1,200, minus 300, minus 400, minus 650, which will give me 3390, right? So it's basically 16,440 minus 13,050, which is 3,390. That is the cash balance. And here the bank also, the debit side is more, so we are getting a debit balance for the bank also. So bank balance, so 12,860 minus 2,400 minus 740 minus 640, you get it as the balance as 9,080 rupees, right? So this is the closing balance of the cash account and the bank account for this particular month, right? So now we have entered all the transactions here, and we have found out the balances also. This particular example which I have taken up, this has a transaction for only 1 month, right? So if you have the transaction for the whole year, then obviously at the end of the year you'll be getting the cash account balance and bank account balance, which can directly be put into your trial balance. No need for preparing a ledger account. This itself acts as a ledger account, right? So with that, I'll come to the end of this session on double column cash book. Bye.